Hey y'all, welcome back once again to the channel, and we're doing another recap. This one is Ready to Love Season 4, the finale, this time KRIS and Amber. But before we jump into this, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications. If you like the video, smash that like button, and also drop a comment down in the comment section below. So, let's talk about one of our other couples, this time KRIS and Amber. So Amber had to meet up with KRIS and his brothers. And, it was a pretty interesting situation. I know she was pretty excited to get to meet his family members and, let them get to see who Amber really is. And KRIS was definitely excited. He is always excited about him and some Amber. So they finally get a chance to sit down and have a conversation. And the two things that really stuck out in my mind about this whole interaction is how they felt about KRIS and what happened to him on season 3. Because as you guys remember, he had an interest with Naya. And they were doing progressively well until the whole conversation about the 50-50 thing came up with the finances. And Naya was like, that's a no-go for her. And, of course, KRIS was eliminated. So that was something that was really big with his brothers, is making sure that this time around was real. And that this was just not something that they was going along to get along, and she's just stringing him along. And then when something falls into, a certain space, that she's out the door or kick him to the curb. But that was an interesting question. Is this real this time around? And I don't understand why the question kind of stumped her a little bit. And I don't know if that was just, a dramatic effect that, the producers were trying to, kind of make it look like she was kind of not happy about that question. But they were serious. And I could understand that, especially after what the brothers saw from season 3. But Amber definitely assured them that this is real. They've had their ups and downs, but they've worked through them. And that they ain't got nothing to worry about. And, of course, KRIS was happy about that and said, I'm glad you got my back. Because that's what she told him, that, it's all about him and how she's focused on him and making this relationship or whatever they have right now work. And I'm glad. And for the most part, this whole thing with Ron and this kiss and Alexis calling her Judas and all of that, I kind of want to know more. I know she did a little something. I don't think it was on social media, but she talked about that, and she explained that in episode 10, I think that was, when they were on the retreat. And there was no date. He kissed her and all of that, and it looked like it's going to be more of that coming out at the reunion. So, other than that, KRIS has been consistent. The moment that he just started to have an interest with Amber, he's been pretty much consistent. And pretty much she has too. I will say that she is a little quiet. I know she's an attorney. But, the thing is, I really haven't seen too many red flags with her. So now we're on the flip side of this thing, and now KRIS gets to meet her friend and her sister. And so, of course, they want to know, hey, how are you going to make sure that she's happy? How are you going to be able to take care of her? And I think, I don't know, this gentleman, I think that's her brother, that he had that concern as well. And, KRIS shows up and, everybody's glad to see him. But, it wasn't as, compared to the other interviews with some of the other family members, like the whole AJ and Kyra, interviews with her friends. This one wasn't as bad. And I don't even think the Vernisha and Joelle kind of interviews with their family wasn't too bad either. But one of the things that he made known to her friends and family is that Amber is his queen, most definitely, and that he was planning on protecting her and being there for her and all of that. And of course, that's one of the biggest things, especially with your brother or even a father or even a mom. They want to make sure that that daughter or sister is definitely being taken care of, not just financially or anything like that, but emotionally and spiritually as well, And I know he's into, things like the energies and things like that. And she seemed like she's open to it as well. This particular couple, because I know I talked about the zodiological compatibility in the other two couples, this is a Cancer Taurus connection, and that's actually a match too. She's a Taurus, he's a Cancer. So they definitely have some chemistry. He's definitely all in. I'm just hoping she is, and it seems so. She's just not overly emotionally expressive about things. She's just straightforward, and that's pretty much a Taurus. I know I speak from experience because I am one. But the thing is that, we're slow movers. We know what we want. She's intentional. She definitely has made her intentions known. But we tend to kind of go in pragmatically and look at things practically. So I can understand how Amber moves a little bit. But it's decision time. And so they made it look like, of course, KRIS is just giddy and he's all in and he's excited, and kind of gave this little dramatic effect when it came to Amber as if she wasn't sure or not. I didn't buy it, but he is all smiles. Like I said, he loved him some Amber. I don't know if it's love yet, but he definitely chose her in this moment. And so, of course, he's like, okay, now that I've chosen you, I want to know what your decision is. Do you choose me? And so, there's this, again, this dramatic effect and this hesitation. But, of course, we knew Amber chose him. They made them go on dates. Yeah, she went on a date with Ron or whoever else that we didn't see, because a lot of these folks were going on dates that we didn't see. So, and I always put those videos out there on my channel. So go check out those live IG videos because some of that is revealed. However, with this coupling, she decided, of course, to choose KRIS. I've been following this particular couple. They actually were my number one couple most of this season until I saw Jason and Liz yesterday. Go check out that video. I have my commentary on that. But of course, these two decided to, stay together and be in a committed relationship, and decided that they're both ready to love each other. And I was happy about that. Again, they kind of kept it pretty low key with the conversation. It wasn't all dramatic and kind of like exciting as they did for Liz and Jason with all the music and stuff playing. But it doesn't really matter as long as they have their connection and they chose each other. Again, you have to be intentional. If you're going to make that choice and you get chosen, you got to choose that other person back too that wants you. And when they kiss, they definitely get their kiss on.
Thank God.
And I know he is so excited, especially after everything that happened in season 3. He was eliminated early. He found his queen. She found her king. And so, of course, we're hoping that they still stay together. I don't see much about them on social media, especially Amber. I know KRIS is on there a lot. So they're keeping it low key. I guess we'll figure out what happened with these two after the reunion next week and the part 2 reunion the week after that. But I am happy for this couple. I'm hoping that they stick it out for the long haul. I'm all about black love and everything. So I'm rooting for these two. So let me know what you guys think in the comment. Do you think that this coupling is going to last long? Do you think they got chemistry? They have been on my list. Of course, Jason and Liz is definitely a tab with them now. But we'll see what happened with them in the weeks to come. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you soon.